Hey there, traders. It's your guy Swizzle Shizzle here with Elite Trader Society, and today I just wanted to go over Solana and kind of give you guys a crypto market update on that. Yeah, let's just get into it. So right here, we're on the daily time frame with Solana. I'm using the crypto trading view aggregate to get the data because it goes all the way back to the beginning of the Sol chain versus some of the other exchanges that don't. And the first thing I kind of want to draw attention to is the 200 exponential moving average here. Um, on the daily time frame, we have continued support on the price of Solana here. And then below that, we have the Fibonacci moving average on the daily time frame, which is kind of a sub level I'm using here to this 200 EMA because you can see there's these one example of this divergence where it fell below the 200 EMA and kind of wicked down into here. So if we see another one of those huge dumps, kind of targeting this area. But beyond that, we can get to the actual support and resistance zones. So the first one I have drawn is off the weekly time frame. It's kind of this block up here of this initial all-time high candles. So just the body of this main breaker here. Then I also have this support zone and this lower support zone here, all kind of drawn to fit the current price action more or less. So they're drawn off of key areas in the prior bull market's highs, but I'm only really picking these three because I think they're the most important out of all the ones you can find over there. And if we kind of just zoom in on the daily time frame, we can kind of see how prices interacted with these. This one below us is currently pretty hard. Wouldn't expect this to break easily unless we get one of those wicks below. So I'd kind of expect price to drop down and come back up. Next, we can look at a local Fibonacci retracement on the daily. So we're actually going to drop down to the 4-hour time frame here. And with that, you can also kind of see that the 4-hour FibMA is kind of giving consistent support across the price action here. It's not the cleanest support, but it definitely seems to hold for most of the time, and we're kind of in there right now. So if you're trading that, you can probably start taking or building a swing long position here. At least that's what I would be doing. According to this Fibonacci retracement, we have some key resistance levels above us at the 213 to 218 range, which have already been tested once and were rejected. Above that, we have the 50%, which has good touches for support and then a decent amount of resistance here. This 382 is a little light. It mostly just has support touches, so I don't know. Maybe when we actually go there, we could see resistance on that. But in general, it's kind of just smack dab in this zone here. Can also draw another target here up at around the $300 level for the prior all-time high. Another key level I'm looking at is this 169 level, which is kind of our yearly range here. If we break below this, it's kind of no man's land. And then one more key level here at the prior swing high before we had this Trump pump rally. So 264. So these are kind of all the key levels I'm really looking at. I have this resistance block here, kind of confluent with that golden pocket. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the key levels I'm currently looking for support or resistance at on Solana. So we have our like lower zones here between 180 and 174, all built off of prior weekly support. And then if we get below that, this 169 swing low, could see something where that just gets wicked out for a liquidity grab and then price skyrockets away from it. But I would suspect if we end up breaking this low, it's probably going to be some amount of consolidation down into this lower, sub 150 range, like 148 to 136. This is definitely a bearish case, and I wouldn't expect that to happen. I'm still under the assumption that we are in a bull market here, so my expectation is that we continue higher. With that being said, as per usual, I'm going to show my bearish prediction first. So we'll go back up to the daily time frame here. This is kind of a worst case scenario for Solana. This is a, bear market's or bull market's dead. We're heading towards a bear market kind of case. But just based on where we are now, I could see something like this playing out, where we kind of come up, have a fake rally, and then start dropping down, catch a little support at these old highs and then this zone, and then fall down to this larger support zone and kind of mess around in here for a little bit before having another bull trap up into this zone and reject it, probably followed by a just perpetual downtrend into wherever that takes us. Because if we break down now and don't have another huge rally, we're kind of in unprecedented territory, in the sense that the 4-year cycle is a bit out of the zeitgeist. Like, where nobody's going to be talking about the 4-year cycle anymore. It's all going to be kind of whatever is going on. But I'm not going to spend too much time on the bearish prediction, because I am ultimately bullish on Solana. So I'm just going to break this out. So we're looking at a pretty similar move to what we had here in the last bull market. So we had this kind of consolidation period, lasted about 5 months, 3 or 4 months rather, sorry, and then just a huge explosion to the upside. I know the higher we go on price, the more money needs to fall into Solana for this to be true, but we've had a huge consolidation period here, and Solana is definitely one of the strongest coins in the crypto space at the moment. So what this prediction kind of hinges on is that we do actually see that, potential, this isn't guaranteed, but potential bear trap below this 169 low, because if we break below this, it'll draw in a lot of shorts. A lot of short liquidity would open here, and then we retest this daily Fibonacci moving average, and then kind of rebound really hard off of this excess short liquidity, probably into some sort of a short squeeze. And then realistically, time frame wise, this isn't too accurate. I think this could extend further than June. But realistically, my upper price target for Solana is at the $1,000 level. So I want to see, if we have another explosive rally on Solana, I want to see this coin touch $1,000. And if it does, I have a feeling that the psychological resistance of this would probably potentially be the top. If not, it would definitely hold for a while. Like, I don't think we're just gonna see 1,000 and then just blast through it. Beyond that, there is some other. Let's just take all these drawings off. Kind of take a peek at one of the key levels that I forgot to put on the chart. But it is Fibonacci extension down. So with that, we kind of have a couple key levels up here that people will be watching, around 427 for this 1618. This will probably be a very powerful resistance level. Beyond that, the 2618 up here at 686, and then the 3618 at 945. Again, if we do manage to crack $1,000, I think this 4236 might be the ultimate high, up at $1,100. I think we'd be lucky to see anything over 1,000 on Solana. It'd be kind of crazy. That's a 4x from here, and from the bear market lows, about 6,000%. So kind of asking for quite a bit to get up there, but I think it's more than possible with the on-chain data, which we can pull up here. We're very strong still with on-chain transactions and everything. I think there was kind of a big throw-off in the fundamental analysis and everything after the whole Trump coin fiasco, because we had a lot more normies kind of joining the space all at once. But outside of that, I think this all still looks very good, in the sense that we have increasing month-over-month transaction volume on the chain. We have new addresses coming in month over month into the end of 2024, and a bit of stagnation here, but that's totally explainable by just kind of the stagnation of the crypto market. I think if we see a swing up in price across the market, maybe Ethereum starts to move, Bitcoin starts to move, I think Solana will see more addresses populating the space. But yeah, everything kind of still looks good here. I think there is going to be some fundamental changes in Solana soon because there's kind of a big exposure to some of the issues with the chain during the whole Trump coin fiasco. Um, but in general, I think that we will see relatively higher highs in the coming weeks, just based on the amount of support that we have here and the fact that we're currently sitting at this major movement 786 in the 4-hour FibMA. The next major high of resistance is around 220. I think we're just going to walk right through this if we don't see another, big shakeout before we just start moving up. I think we're just going to start moving up through these resistance levels. It shouldn't be too hard. When Solana moves, it moves. But yeah, with all that being said, that was a crypto market update on Solana, and I just want to thank you guys for your time and look forward to seeing you in the next video.